Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of Aptitech Education. And here we are back with one more exciting news for the students, those who are going to get graduate in the year of 2024. Last time when we came live, we told you that July and August, these 2 months are completely full with the opportunities. So in the same lines, one more opportunity is knocking your door, and this is nothing but all about the Baker Hughes. Yes. So Baker Hughes has also started accepting the application form for the summer internship, but this is specifically for the students, those who are going to pass in the year of 2024. So in this video, we will be talking about how to fill the application form and how to answer the questions which have been mentioned in the application form. And is there any document that we need to carry while filling that form? All right. So let's not waste the time. Let's start filling the application form. But before this, I want you to give me a confirmation whether my screen is perfectly visible to you or not. And am I perfectly audible to everyone? Guys, please do let me know in the comment section below. See, apart from this, if you have any kind of doubt, see, if you want to prepare for any exams, those who are going to conduct in the upcoming days, and if you don't know how to prepare, you please post your doubt in the comment section. Our team will get back to you with the best possible answer. If you want to know how to prepare for the interview, those who have already cleared any kind of exams, please post your doubt in the comment section. Our team will get back to you. Our team will answer all of those questions. All right, but please tell me whether you can see my screen and am I perfectly audible to everyone? Yes, all right. I can see that some of you have responded. So let's not waste the time. Let's start filling the application form. But before this, I want everybody to follow us on these 4 social media handles. See, those who have already started following us in these social media handles, they would have observed that every day we do post a lot of informative content regarding the hiring updates and regarding the internship opportunities for 2023 and 24 pass out students, right? And along with that, we have already started TCS 31-day challenge, where we take questions from the previous year question papers and we take most expected questions for the 2023 point of view. So guys, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, just go to the description, click on the link and follow us on Instagram. Please be added in Telegram and WhatsApp channels, and please follow us on LinkedIn for more such job updates. All right. So let's not waste the time. Let's start filling the application form. Let's dive into the application form. All right. So how would you get the link, guys? So you can see we have mentioned the link in the description. So click on the description and you can see there is one application form link. Once you will click on that link, you will directly come to this page. So this page is nothing but the career page of Baker Hughes, right? Where they have mentioned some basic information about this summer internship program. And you can see that this year they are hiring for the Mumbai, Maharashtra location, right? And where they have mentioned the job ID, and this job was posted on June 15, 2023, right? When you will scroll down, you will see they have mentioned some basic details about the organization, and they have mentioned why should you join their organization as an intern. So once you will read all the basic information, you can click on the button, this apply now button. So there are two buttons. The very first button is on the right hand side of your screen and the one is at the bottom. So you can click any of the button. All right, so it will ask you to accept, because there they have mentioned some basic information, whether you have read the instructions carefully or not. So obviously we have to click on the accept button. So once you will click on the accept button, they will ask you to get registered. Those who have already registered on this platform, they can directly log in. But those who haven't done any kind of registration, it will ask you to register with your email ID and you can create a password. So yes, you can see that there is one sign-in window, right? So those who have already registered, they can fill their email ID and password. Those who haven't created any account, they can click on the create account button and they can fill the email ID. So here I'm going to fill some basic details. All right, and password you can create, which you can remember. And here it will ask you to verify your password. And you have to check this box and you can click on the create account button. So once you will click on that button, you will directly come to the second page of this application form. Yes. So here you can see start your application summer internship 2024. See, if you have already applied for this internship program, and if you want to continue the same, you can click with the use my last application. And if you have already applied for any other vacancy or for any other job in the same organization, from where you can copy the data and you can use the data. And the second option is autofill with the resume. All right, so here you have to upload your resume, where they will take your data automatically, your name, your academic qualification, and when you are going to be graduate. So some basic details will be automatically fetched by the second option. And third option is nothing but apply manually. So if you haven't applied before this, so you can go with the apply manually button. There is one more option, apply with LinkedIn. So this is a new trend. Most of the companies, they have started accepting the application form with the LinkedIn, through LinkedIn. So if you have very good LinkedIn profile, if you have already updated all your internship and projects, minor projects, major projects, if your LinkedIn profile is updated, then you can go with the apply with LinkedIn button. Otherwise, for the safe side, I want you to, I would suggest you to go with the apply manually button, because here it will ask you to fill your details manually. So I have clicked on the apply manually button because I haven't applied on this platform before this. Alright, so you can see that this application form is on your screen, where they have mentioned 5 phases: my information, my experiences, application questions, and voluntary disclosures. And in the at last they are asking us to review the application. So first question, here you can see that star is nothing but it indicates all the fields are required fields. These questions have to be answered carefully. So how did you hear about it? So in the first question, they are asking us, how did you get to know about this internship program? So you can select any of the options from which you have heard about it. Yes, so I can consider I have clicked on the Baker Hughes alumni. The second is country, so it's automatically filled India, because this year they are conducting this internship program in India. So here you have to fill your name. So I'm going to fill the name, and the last is your surname, the family name. See, if you don't have any local given name or local family name, so you need not to fill it, because this is not a mandatory field. So I have a preferred name. So here you can see that if you will check on this box, they will fill the same name in the preferred name. If you will not check this box, this name will be considered as your final name, right? So here you have to fill the address. So whatever address you will be using, please make sure it should be 100% correct and the postal code should be correct, right? Because for an example, they may connect you in the future. So this address has to be 100% correct, and they have automatically fetched the email ID the moment when I was, when I registered for this particular application form. So in the second or third option, they are asking us to fill the mobile number. So phone device type, so here fax, home, mobile, office or pager. So I would suggest you to go with your mobile phone, and the country code is automatically selected for the India. Now here it will ask you to fill your mobile number. Alright, so please make sure you should use the mobile number which which you are using as of now, right now. The next is extension. So if you are using a mobile number, I don't think so extension is required. So once you will click on the save and continue button, you will come to the second page of this application form. That is nothing but my experience. So if you have successfully completed any kind of internship, you can click on the add button and you can fill the basic details about this internship. Okay, so here you can see that work experience, where they will be asking you to fill the job title, company name, and the location and the duration of that internship. So if you have successfully completed more than one internship, you can click the add another button and you can fill the same details, right? So guys, please make sure if you have completed any kind of internship, any certification or any work experience you have, you can fill in this particular section. The second is your school and university. All right, so I'm going to fill the school and university here, and degree. So obviously it will be a bachelor's degree. Field of study, so you can select your stream, and where you have to mention the overall result GPA. Okay, so those who are in the 7th semester of their engineering, right, so they can fill their CGPA till 6th semester. If they haven't got the result, they can fill till 5th semester. So here you have to fill the overall result, and from, so here it will ask you to mention the duration of that course. Okay, so obviously you are going to get graduate in the year of 2024, so this will become 2020, 22, 24. Right, so those, like if we are talking about the post graduation, so you can fill the details of your graduation in the first education and you can click on the add another button, and for the post graduation you can fill about your master's details, and here it will ask you to mention the language which you frequently use. So here, I'm going to take this English language, and yes, you have to click on this button, I am fluent in this language. And what is the comprehension, whether you are a beginner, intermediate or fluent. So you have to click on the fluent button. Speaking fluently, writing skills fluent, right? So here you can add more than one language. So your first language should be English, because they may ask you to connect with some foreign clients, or they can allocate you on some international projects. So where if you haven't selected this English language as your primary language, then obviously there are some chances to disqualify the applications. So in the second option, you can fill your local language or your mother tongue, whatever local language you have. Second is skill. So guys, please make sure that this Baker Hughes is an energy solution organization, where you have to mention the skills which are actually required, in the summer internship form. So please make sure your skills should be 100% correct and you should be very fluent in those skills, right? And here you have to upload your resume, and the resume should not be more than 5 MB. The size of that file should not more than 5 MB. So please make sure whatever file you are selecting, whatever resume you are selecting, and this file has to be in the PDF format, because if you are uploading your resume in the Word format, then there are some chances that your data may be scattered from top to bottom and bottom to top, right? So please make sure that this file should be in the PDF format, and the size of that PDF should not be more than 5 MB. So here they are asking us to fill the websites. If you have any reference or anything, then you can add, otherwise it's not a mandatory option. Here it has mentioned that social network URLs. Alright, so here you can mention the LinkedIn profile URL if you have a very good LinkedIn profile. If you don't have any LinkedIn profile, you can go and create a LinkedIn profile, and then you can add that link, your profile URL link in that box. So once you have filled these information carefully, you can click on the save and continue button, and you will be redirected to the third page of this application form, where they have asked some basic questions. So guys, please make sure whenever you are answering these questions, please read the question carefully. Do you have a family member or a close personal relationship with someone who work for the Baker Hughes? So it's completely based on the background which you have. If you have some relationship, or if you have some relation, those who are working in the Baker Hughes organization, you can select yes, otherwise you can select no. Are you a former employee? So if you have already conducted or completed any kind of internship or some kind of certification, then you can select yes, otherwise you can select no. Are you currently subject to a non-competitor, non-solicitation or confidential or employment agreement? So let's say if you are working in any organization and you have signed any kind of bond where it is asking you to serve, that bond is stopping you to serve in any other organization, then you can select yes, otherwise you can select no. I agree that I will not disclose or use. So yes, you have to select yes on this particular option. Are you legally eligible to work in the country where this job is located? Obviously yes. Many government regulate certain activities within current and former government employees. So you have to read this particular question very carefully, and you have to answer the question carefully. So here I have selected no, but I want you guys to read this question carefully, because this question can be relevant with your experience or with the background which you have. If you are a qualified individual with a disability, so if you have any kind of disability, you can select yes, otherwise you can select no. And then you can click on the save and continue button after submitting all the response. And in the second last option, they are asking us to fill some personal data. They are asking us to fill the gender, and then you have to click on terms and condition. You have to check this box. And in the last option, they are asking us to verify our details. So this last step is nothing but to review all the informations which you have filled from first step to fourth step. And please make sure once you are reviewing this information, the information should be correct and you have reviewed all the information correctly. So guys, this is how you can fill the application form, and you can see it's completely first come first serve basis. So everybody, when you see this particular video, immediately you please start filling this application form and keep a copy of resume with you, and it should be in the PDF format. All right, and the size of that PDF should not be more than 5 MB. Correct, everybody? So please fill this application form and get an opportunity as an intern in Baker Hughes organization. All right. So guys, please make sure you have followed us on these 4 social media handles: Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, and LinkedIn, because in upcoming days we will be shooting and posting a lot of free informative content for you, where we will be posting content and we will be coming live with your questions answer rounds, right? If you have any kind of questions, you can ask in that live sessions. We will be answering those questions in the regional languages. All right, everyone. So all the best for this internship opportunity. Please fill this form as soon as possible. Thank you so much, everyone.